My finger was already on it. Call me Shovel Man. She like the.
Well, if there's a city that knows the proper way to smash a guitar, it is the city of rock and roll. Man in the footsteps of rock legends of the past, another one has been shattered to pieces before kickoff here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Cleveland Browns. On the Rams sideline, get a look at their head coach. These guys playing one of those dreaded body clock games, making the long trip to the East Coast. Along the opposite sideline, that's the head coach of the Browns. This guy's no doubt happy to be back home after they took the loss on the road last week.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
Kate Scott, joined by my partner Brock Hewer. It's going to be Chad Ryland to get us started. And here we go from Cleveland. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. And they'll be led out by their fourth-year quarterback.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterbacking. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, and big old win last week.
Now run here with Amari on Hampton. He's held it just a couple of yards on that carry. That brings up second down. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do and support that win. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 6, set, cut.
I'll throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that makes it 3rd down.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, you got to be ready for some contact.
He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
1st and 10 at the 45.
The play fake, they'll throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the Zach needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Pass play now. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First down, play action. Finds his fullback. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Browns' 24-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
That's another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 13.
In the red zone now. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Browns get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, Brock, they get an early opportunity here inside the red zone, but nothing comes of it after that interception.
Yeah, no question, Kate. You expect that this won't be their last chance or the last time they get in the red zone. This will, or at least should, be the last chance that it ends in a pick. They're going to take that Microsoft Surface tablet. Everybody is. They're going to pull that play up, and most important, they're going to try to identify what happened so it doesn't happen again.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And that's good for a gain of 5. Stopped by Deion Henley.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Ready? Gotta be lying.
And they're going for this. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And that's some great field position.
Ready? Quick, yellow.
1st and 10. Here's Hampton. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Ready?
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. The rookie from Ohio State takes it away. And the Browns get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. 1st and 10 from the 32.
Here we go, here we go. 60 bites, 60 bites.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
As his target, it's Johnny Wilson. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
1st and 10, looking to throw. So this one on the defense. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Finds a seam down the middle. He can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackles at the 20. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Down. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
From the red zone on 1st. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chargers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
The Chargers offense getting set to take over. And Brock, they are not up to a good start. 2 drives, 2 giveaways. I think they could call this a win if this drive just doesn't end in a turnover.
Yeah, there's got to be some voices of calm within this offense to play smart, not scared. Play smart and take care of the football, but you can't be scared to make a mistake. But typically, one will follow.
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Working on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
Check pink.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. They'll go play action. Go left side, caught by Bryant. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, even a drop would have been better than that, frankly. Couldn't find a way back to the line of scrimmage, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Hits him on the end route. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Come on.
They go play action on first down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Browns take over as they intercept it for the 3rd time in just our opening quarter.
And they're in some of the danger right there, Kate, when you're just over-aggressive. I get it. You want to capitalize on that takeaway. You want to take a shot. You want to add to the momentum of it. But you know what? Checkdowns can be your friend, too. Cannot force it in that situation.
Receive isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our first quarter. We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this.
70.
Give on second, it's Brown. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you could do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Throw here, 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here's the snap on 4th. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. By this point, partner, they are through that opening script. Blues trying to establish their offense, and yet still no points. Think it might be time to start switching things up a little bit, tear up the old game plan and start fresh.
Well, I promise you that's what's buzzing on the headsets and over on the sidelines and in the huddle. Got to find a way to just get into some sort of rhythm.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
Ready. 52.
They're going to try and throw it here. That throw finds Johnston. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
That's the line he's going to run for it. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense.
And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Chargers get the game's 1st points here in the second. Goal line formation, a give to the fullback powering forward. Is that Lorenzo O'Neal? That Tom Rathman down there, Brock? It doesn't get more old school smash mouth than that.
Yeah, I think you could go back to the early 1900s with no face masks and still find that play, that formation, and yes, sometimes even that touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. The Browns getting their offense out there. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready. Bronco leading. Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. They left him wide open. It's complete. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
Ready.
1st and 10 from the 32.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the gun, they give to Brown. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
19. Ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Completed over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
It's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds. At the goal line, Brock. It's going to be 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
We're right on the doorstep now. Here's 1st and goal from inside the 1. He's going to throw it again. And he will have them a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns earn the chance to tie it before halftime. On is Chad Ryland for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back-and-forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Set. Go.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35.
Check right.
And they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
1st down, Chargers.
Set. Ready. Blue, 32. Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide
Here
open.
we go. 52 blue. Set, cut. Ready.
Throwing it again here. He tucks it and takes off. He's going to wisely get into the slot. Manages to avoid any sort of contact, but he did start it a little bit shy of what they needed for that first down.
Set, cut. Ready, ready.
Tight end in motion now. Third down gives to Hampton. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 4 yards.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Complete here to Hampton. And he's brought down after a short gain. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the
45. Go.
Rolling from the gun here. On a quick slant, it's Johnson. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Come on, set.
The 10-yard line.
Set.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. 10 black. Ready?
Now
Go.
motion him out of the backfield.
Cut.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this is going to be good for a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers take the lead just before halftime.
Chargers.
Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Starting from the 5. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Browns taking the field with barely any time left in this opening half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
Get it. Cougar 19.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Intended for number 20. Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let's go.
They're throwing it. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Now, a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And that sets up 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
He's back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Go. Bronco 80. Trap 50. Trap 50. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Back to throw it. He logs this one up, looking deep to the right side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Garrett Williams. And with no halftime report this week, it seems we're going to get right back to the field for the start of quarter number 3. The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. Return coming from the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Cleveland offense heading out for this first series of the second half. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be fiery to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting in your practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window.
Come on.
Don't risk yet another interception.
Now shotgun handoff to Brown. All right, they bought him a little room. That run good for 6 on second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Here's Brown again. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's a Browns first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Going to the ground again on first. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready, ready.
They'll run again with Brown. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Brown gets it again here on 2nd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run. But he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That's incomplete left side. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. Catch is made in close. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them wear GPS units in their uniform to track how much mileage. I don't care what the stat sheet said and how long that game was. That dude ran a long way, all the way across the field. But it paid dividends.
That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that makes it 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Pressure's there, and the Chargers got it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Loss of 8 makes it 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Kevin Winston with the INT. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, and throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Back to Hampton. They're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Into traffic, complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go, set. 33, yellow. Set, put.
Pass play coming here. He finds Johnston. The 40. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers push their lead further to start the half. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers double their lead to 14.
Round 7.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. He fields it from the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And they're coming off a 3rd interception thrown, Brock. That last one costing them what looked to be a very good drive.
Yeah, I could put this offense, frankly, at a breaking point when it comes to this passing game. The turnovers have just been a consistent problem. And that last one really stings because it kept points off the board.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18.
Back to work after throwing the pick. To the left side, reeled in by Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Wilson, incomplete.
Let's go now.
Brings up 2nd
Panther
and
60.
10.
Panther 60. Ready?
Back to throw. Taking a deep shot here. And they pick him off again. Kevin Winston with the INT. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
He's going to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stopped. So we have to pause here. Team officials saw what we did, an injured Brown, and they're tending to him now.
Check, pitch.
Hampton gets the handoff. He'll have the first down and even more. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Strikers, 3-3, yellow, 43.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. He's got Hampton underneath. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's another Chargers 1st down.
Come on, set.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Chargers with the football and a comfortable lead as they try to finish off this win.
Yellow,
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Black clock. 50, ready.
Now inside give to Hampton. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
45, wide. Check,
Running back sent in motion left. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
10 black.
Here he is on 3rd and short. This gets the 1st and more. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now.
Right, 97, 33, yellow.
Throwing now on 1st down. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he's got it. It's in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Green, black, 95.
Still sticking with the passing game. And it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes.
The kicker on 20 extra points.
I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.